You born in United States of America,
Correct. Yeah.
but don't you think that in America there are so many universities where you could get a better education?
Well, yes, 100%. You can get better education, but um, for the first few years after high school, in the more religious sect of Judaism, it's highly looked uh, greatly upon to spend time studying and learning more about your faith and like deep into like the books of the Talmud and different stuff.
Oh, I got you. I feel like you quite pious to the to your religion. That's why you've been to the Israel where you can get a better education along with a religious subject.
Yeah.
Sounds great. So how do you feel like living in Israel?
Well, I think that it's just such a shame that such a beautiful land has to like go into such fighting. I wish that there was a way that, I mean, there's got to be a way that we could just both live peacefully. Like I've met some Arabs and like Israeli Arabs. I've met some, you know, I think that we have so much in common in Muslim in Islam. We have so much in common that we live for. Like we both value um, well acting in what's the word I forgot and how Muslims they wear the what is it called, the dress.
Hijab.
Yeah, the hijab. And in
Yes.
Judaism, actually, it's not known so well, but the married women have to cover their hair. It's a real
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
So, but we have very very similar values in just regards to living life. Also Islam is very into family. I know that, and I think it's such a shame that we have to fight and whatever. I wish that there was a way to just live peacefully.
In your religion, do you really promote that every woman should wear the hijab?
No, we don't have any form of hijab. Actually, there is a group that does wear not they don't wear hijabs, they wear burqas,
Mhm.
but it's actually frowned upon, not because of wearing the hijab, but it's because in Judaism there's sort of a like I don't know what the term, but it's where with the idea that like God told us to cover their hair, you don't have to do more than that to cover your face. That's above. However, it's very respectful for the fact that Islam they believe in such a value.
Pretty cool. However,
Yeah.
so you think there are no better education for the Jews in United States as you are the US citizen?
Well, 100% in regards to further fields of education, in regards to getting a job, getting moving on in life. Yes, there are
Mhm.
better education in the United States and possibly anywhere else in the world. I'm not sure. I think that's my personal opinion. I haven't verified that the United States has better education than the world. However, what was I saying? However, for in regards to Judaism and further studying our faith and like our tradition, it would be it has the best. The rabbis at least say that there's the most like effective and the best surrounding in Israel.
Mhm. Okay, I got you. So, you know the mashia, what he called the mashia, right? Mashia.
Yeah.
Before coming mashia into the art, so all those people try to get together. They wouldn't just really go out of the unity. And do you think that this is just the same thing that we are trying to get together in the Israel now, the mashia almost to come to the art?
So personally, I'll be honest, I have not looked further into Mashiach and whatchamacallit, because we actually have a we call I forget it's called a Mishnah. That's what we call it, where you're not supposed to think into the past and think into the future, but like in real past, like how did God create this world? Like we believe in the same God, right? You call God Allah,
Yep.
we call him Hashem, but it's the same. It's the same. Obviously, God. So we have a thing where we're not supposed to look into the past, like before God created this world, like what was there. We're not supposed to really think about it, and to the future, we're not supposed to, because that's more like godly things. So I don't know personally. I don't know what other people's agenda is. It's possible that's true. I have no clue. I can't even. I can't verify or deny it.
Okay. Okay, I got you, man.
What's your name?
My name is Gazi.
Gazi. Nice to meet you. My name's Yosef.
Yusuf?
Yosef. It's actually comes from the same person. I think in Islam and Judaism.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's Yusuf.
yeah.
I knew that
Uh,
name. One last thing. What do you think
yeah.
when mashia will come?
Well, I think that it's when there's going to be a unity between all the nations and all the beliefs and everything. I think that it would come through that, just through all around peace and unity, and respecting others for what they believe in, who they are.
No, unity with who? Unity with one countries to other countries, or unity with the Israeli or Jewish people when they will get unity? Do you mean that,
No,
or
unity between all the nations, between Islam and Judaism, between between all different, and for people in regards to everyone all around the world, respecting people based off their beliefs, based off who they are, as a whole.
okay, but when it might possible? I mean, if you just know about the time, like
If I were
1 year,
to
two
if I were
year,
to
10 years.
say it, when would it be possible? It's a good question. We could only hope and pray.
Okay, the mashia will have one eye, right?
I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it. Interesting. Okay, maybe. You may be right. I have no opinion on it.
Oh, okay, you haven't. No, I have
Although
not.
I've heard that he's gonna be Gingy. That's what I've heard. I'm serious.
It's gonna be what?
Like Gingy, orange hair.